Hello! Welcome to Barre. Well, not welcome to the bar, welcome to the bar. Maybe that'll get more people to watch it if I say welcome to the bar. Today's class is Barre, beginning Barre, and more like intro to Barre, so that I can show you the format and kind of how it's going to work. And then we will, every week, we will start changing things up. So basically, there are 6 sections to Barre. We're going to do a warm-up, and then we're going to do a core, and then we're going to do some upper body, and then we'll do some lower body, and then we'll do some combination cardio, and then we'll have a cool down. And each section consists of 5 moves, and each move is a minute long. So it ends up being about a 30-minute workout. We'll probably do the same workout for 2 weeks, and then the 3rd week, I'll switch out maybe what we do for warm-up, but the other things stay the same. And then the next week, I'll switch out maybe the cool, or the core, but everything else stays the same. By the end of 6 weeks, everything has now changed. So this will be an ever-evolving class, and we'll get more and more moves involved, and we'll figure things out as we go. But for the main purposes today, you're gonna need a mat, a chair, or something to basically, maybe a countertop, something to hold on to while we do some of our moves, and then some really light weights. And even if you don't even want to use weights today, you don't have to. For upper body part, we're gonna just do some, we're not gonna do major weightlifting, right? We do just light weights. So grab your equipment, and I'm going to turn on the music, and we're gonna get started with some warm up. Here we go. Let's do this. Bring the fire. All right, first stretch, so get your chair. This is the warm up. And I want to just take the music down a little bit. I'm gonna start the timer. We're gonna start okay, let me just say this from the top. I am not a ballerina. Shock. I know. I'm not even a dancer. I know, whoa. With this kind of a body, I know. But, so don't expect me to call these moves by what you, maybe a trained dancer would call these moves. I call them whatever I can call them to help me remember what they are. And that may mean nothing to you because some of these stretches you're like, why? Or some of these things we do, why would she call it that? I don't know. You don't live in my brain. I don't even know why my brain does what it does, but just get used to the way I call things, regardless of reason, rhyme, or actual sense, and we'll get along just fine. Okay, having said that, this first one is called the mermaid stretch. Don't know why I call it that, but let me explain it to you, all right? So you're gonna take your chair, put it off to the side, and we're gonna stand on we're gonna cross over our right foot, cross it over the left foot, and we're just gonna extend and reach as far this direction as we can. And then we'll do it on the other side. So let me start the timer. So get that foot ready. Get your mermaid on. All right. Right foot over the top. Line those toes up. Take this arm and just extend. And we're holding it here for about 50 seconds, and then we'll have like a 10-second transition. Come on, stretch. Take your hip and push it towards the opposite wall. You want to get a nice stretch through those obliques. Now, some of you might be able to totally bend sideways. This ballerina ain't very bendy. All right, come on. We're going to do 10 more seconds, and we'll start transitioning. Exhale and breathe. Don't hold that breath in. Okay. Good. Switch sides. You're going to flip with your chair a lot. Now cross your left foot over your right foot. Line up those toes. Shoulder blades back. Here we go. Stretch. Oh, this feels good. Now again, we're pushing that hip towards the opposite wall. We're stretching towards the right, but we're pushing the hips towards the left. And just let that bicep come down by the ear. If you need to kind of catch a little break and then go back into it. Belly buttons in. Good, hold it. Breathe. Do you notice I wore my ballerina bun? That's about as close as this girl is going to get to being a real ballerina. I mean, you can't transform the body overnight. You can't, all of a sudden have grace and dignity, but you can put a bun on and make yourself feel like a ballerina. Okay, 5 seconds. Next pose. Flip that chair back around. And we're going to get in first position with our feet. First position, heels together. We're going to take our toe up, hit the knee, the inside of the knee, and then we go tap the ground forward, knee, back. And if you need to hold on to the chair the whole time for these first few weeks, great. Eventually we might get to where we're releasing the chair. But for now, it's my lifeline. All right, so bring that toe to the inside of the knee and then tap in front, back. Now, had I been thinking ahead of time, I would have painted my toenails, maybe shaved my legs. But good thing this is not high definition. You can't see all that. Okay, posture. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, switch. All right. First position, toe on the knee, front, and then back. Front, back. Good. And again, this is just the warm-up, so we're not going crazy. I don't know that we'll even go crazy at all today, but we'll eventually go crazy. Come on. Forward. You can be your hands in first position if you want. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Good. Breathe. We do this for 10 more seconds. We have our last warm-up. So these 5 things you will see again next week, okay? We're going to get till we know we've got these things down, and then we'll switch on you. Very good. Okay, last minute. We're just going to take that chair a slight angle here. We're going to keep our knees together, and we're going to rise up on our heels, and just try to stay with complete posture. So rise up, and again, if you want, if you feel like you have control of that situation, then you can let go of the chair. But just rise up, keep those knees together. And rise up, down, up, down. We're doing a slightly squat position. A lot of times in ballet, you're gonna be straight leg, but for this purpose, we're doing a slight bend of the knee to really get those quads warmed up. After this, we move on to core. 5 moves in core. But we're gonna start in a standing position. Come on. Woo! And good. Okay, that's our warm up. Now we're on to 5 minutes of core. All right, move the chair to the other side. First position, feet again. We're gonna take this hand behind the head and we're gonna bring that right leg up and do a side oblique crunch. So crunch, down, crunch, down, crunch, down, crunch. Keep those toes pointed and keep those shoulder blades pinned. A lot of ballet work and dance work is posture and strong core. So keep that strong posture. Crunch, working those obliques. So crunch the rib cage to the hip. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Good. All right, first position, feet. Hand behind the head. Ready? Here we go. Crunch. Crunch. Squeeze, tap. Squeeze, tap. Woo. to our mat. Squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. You can add ballerina arms. Squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap. Woo! Come on. Squeeze. So again, you'll see all of this next week. I want us to perfect these moves, or at least sort of get them. Come on. 5 seconds. And time. To the ground. Good. To the ground. We're going to do a pencil drawing. So your right leg's going to be in the air. You're in crab position. Lift those hips up. Right leg is up in the air. And we're going to draw a line across the sky while we kind of bend our triceps, bend our elbows. So we're going to draw a line and come back up. I don't want the line coming down here. I want it going straight across the top. Here we go. Squeeze. Get that chest up. Draw that line. Slight bend in those elbows. Keep those elbows squeezing towards each other. Exhale as you lift. Come on. You're going to feel this everywhere. Woo! 2 more, then we'll switch legs. Good. If this is too much for you to do the arm part, you could always just rest on your elbows and work on the leg part. Here we go. Squeeze those elbows together. Left foot is drawing a line in the air, not in the sand. Wow, you feel those in your triceps, don't you? Woo! Come on. Now if you have to relax for a second and just sit back and just do this to the side, it's still going to work your core. Just not as dramatically, but it's going to work. Come on. Woo. And then we only have one more move in the core. Line. So as soon as we get done with this one more thing. 4 more. Take it. 4. 3. Lift those hips up. 2. 1. Ah. Got that muscle back here. All right. Stay down. You can support your lower back if you need to, or you can always be like this as well. I'm going to start like this, feet in first position, and then we're going to drop our legs by going from basically the 5th position. So we're going to go down for 4 and up for 4. Abs are pulled into the mat, chest is up, heel to toe. Heel toe, heel toe. Big chest up. Exhale. If this is a little too much, you can bend those knees. Here we go. Come on. Go. Woo. Keep those legs straight. Toes pointed. Take it down. 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 Up. Up. Keep going. Down, 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 down. Now when you go down, don't let that back arch. Keep that chest up. Down, 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 down. One more. Down, 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 down. And up, up, up. Nice. Woo! All right. That's the warm up and the core. Now we're moving on to upper body. So grab a drink and grab your light weights. Again, we don't need heavy buggers, we just need some light weights. All right, First minute, take our feet in second position, and we're gonna do a slight plie. And we're just gonna basically be doing little presses, press, up, press, up, press. Think ballerina style instead of squatting like regular aerobic style. There's a little difference in tension, right? We're working on those arms. You don't have to go very low with that plie. Come on. 30 seconds. Keep those feet in second position. Squeeze the butt cheeks and you come up. I bet in ballet they say derriere. They probably don't say butt cheeks. Derriere, what's another word for cheeks? I don't know. We'll just say derriere. Come on. Woo! Okay. Now we're gonna hold the plie, and we're gonna bring the hands in, elbows into our mid-back, and kind of make a capital W. But we're gonna hold the plie the whole time. So shake it out, drop it down. Here we go. W, W, squeeze, squeeze. Now you have to decide, which one is this gonna hurt me more? Am I gonna come out of the plie just a little bit so I can get more effective upper body? Or am I gonna lift heavier weights? Or sink lower for lower body? Well, being the fact that we're in upper body section, I would say come out of that plie a little bit and work on your arms more. Out. Squeeze. 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 Come on. I used to think, dancers and cheerleaders and stuff, please. You're not a basketball player, you're not a track star, whatever. They are probably the most fit, most flexible, most agile, most toned, most overall athletes. In order to hold your whole weight up on your toes or hold your core still, you have to be fit and strong. 2 more. Woo! Third move. Again, we stand wide. We're just gonna hold it up. Go into 5th position arms, and we're just gonna lower the weights right to 1st position. So we'll go from 5th to 1st. Here we go. Slight bend in the elbow. Extend all the way up. And only bring it chest high. I'm thinking now people that don't have weights might be the smart ones. This is ridiculous. It doesn't help. Keep going. It doesn't help that we did all that shoulder stuff in class yesterday, right? So if you did class yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. Those shoulders are on fire. Extend, come down. Extend. About chest high. Now for some of you that will mean down here. What I want is where your chest should be or was when you're back in your 20s. Okay, so up, chest, up, chest, reach and extend. Come on. Woo! Okay, 2 more. Then we go to our twisting wide. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna hold a plie position again, and we're gonna do a wide, which is up here, but we're gonna twist the arms the whole time. All right, so drop it down into a semi-plie, a demi-plie. Don't worry about going all the way down, because again, this is for upper body. Put your arms in the air like you just don't care, and then we're just gonna twist, twist. Reach, reach, reach. Woo! Felt the burn, man, jeez. Ah. Come on. Stay in that little plie. Woo! Keep going, man. This is number 4 out of 5. either move up in weight or you can just get better technique. Come on. 4, 3, 2, time. Wow. All right. First position, so we're still in second position feet. We're going to hold the plie, but we're going to go from first position arms to second position arms. This is our last minute. Shoulder blades in your back pocket. First position, take it second, first, second, first. Woo. Barely holding on to those weights so you can be more delicate with your hands, right? When you're weightlifting, you've got the grip and you're boom. With ballet or dance, we want to think delicate. Delicately strong. Woo! Come on. Woo! Boom. After this, we go into lower body. We're moving right along, aren't we? Come on. Back. Back. Welcome to the show. First and second. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put those down, get a drink. Nice. Wow, okay. I think I'm gonna like this workout. All right, lower body. Grab that chair again. First position, feet. You're gonna slightly have a soft knee on the leg you're standing on. The other leg's gonna extend clear forward, the toe tipped out, and you're thinking inner thigh. We're gonna lift with the inner thigh. Okay, so the whole leg is kind of turned, filleted open, right? And you're barely holding on to your balancing agent. Soft knee on the other side. And put your hands in some ballerina position so that you're not grabbing your leg and lifting, right? Woo. Shoulder blades back, come on. Now again, your intention is to lift through the inner thigh. So even if you can't quite turn the hip open that much right now, still send the intention that I'm lifting through the inner thigh. Let's go faster, come on. Boom, 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 boom. Woo. Shoulder blades are pinned, posture's everything. You're gonna feel this in your hip flexor, which we worked on Monday, right? So you're gonna wanna do a lot of those stretches today after class. We'll do some stretches at the end of class, but you might need to do more. Woo! Come on. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, flip it. Other side. Again, first position feet, soft knee, extend the leg, arm out, slow, inner thigh, up, up. What are your abs doing right now? Are they just hanging out? Well, that's nice. Now bring them in. Hold in. Up, up. Settle into this leg on the other side. Support the weight with the right leg. Left leg, there's a string pulling the inner thigh. Up, 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 up. Come on. Woo! Exhale and breathe. 2. Now we go fast. Ready? Here we go. Take it up. Up, up, up. Woo! Let it burn. It's okay. Be uncomfortable. It's temporary. It teaches you can get through things that are uncomfortable. That temporary sometimes is seconds. Temporary could be years, but you'll always get through it. I keep telling myself that right now. I need that same advice. Whew. I'm strong enough to get through it. I think I can. 8, 7, 6, 5. I know I can. 3, 2, 1. Ha. Good. Flip that chair. Now we get to just relax. Just lean over. No, you don't really relax. Use use that as a support. Keep that back nice and flat. We're going to extend that right leg, and we're going to just lift and tap the toe to the ground. 1 minute. Here we go. Lift, tap, lift. Again, you want to maintain that flat back. Try to straighten out the leg you're standing on. Not necessarily lock the knee, but almost. Up, up. Belly button's in, up, up. Come on, up, up. Keep the back flat. Keep the back flat. No, keep the back flat. Keep the abs in. Shoulder blades pinned. We're going to pulse it up. Ready? Here we go. Take it up. 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 Whoop. Go. Come on. Ha. Again, that leg you're standing on, slightly bent knee, barely. 8 more. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it. By the grace of God, most of us have 2 legs that are working. So let's work our 2 legs. Okay, flat back. Might need to hold on differently. However you have to, flat back. Extend that leg and lift. Again, the leg you're standing on is almost in lock position. Up. Up. Now what I'm not doing is swinging the back with it, right? I'm not adding all of that. Keep the back still. Up. 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 You want to feel this in the lower back, the hamstrings and the butt. If you're not feeling it there, call me. I'll talk you through it. Come on. Woo! Squeeze the butt cheek, the derriere cheek. Come on. Straighten that leg. Pulse it. Pulse. 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 We only have one more thing for lower body. Go. Go. Come on. Woo! Last 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last thing for lower half. You can put that chair on any direction if you need it in front of you. We're going to do first position. Again, heels are together, toes out. We're going to do grand plies. So grand plie is going all the way down and all the way up for 1 minute. I want us to get to the point where we don't have to rely on anything to hold on to. But for a few weeks, you might need a chair. All right, here we go. Take it down, 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 down and up. Don't come up too quickly. It's 4 distinct moves down, and then coming up, it's distinct. So you're barely coming up. It's quarter, half, 3/4, drop. Now quarter, half, 3/4, squeeze. Down, 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 down. Lift up. Try to keep those heels pressed together. Down, down. Don't release those heels. At the lowest half of that, you want to kind of open up those heels. Try not. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3. Arm out. Squeeze those heels. 1. I did it. Here we go. Take it down. 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 Take it up. Whew. Come on. 2 more. Down. 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 Take it up. 2. Last one. And then move on to combo moves. Cardio. Up. 2, 3, 4. Get a drink. 2 last segments. We have our cardio core and we have our cool down. All right. Woo! First one is a plie into a releve jump. So I think I don't want to be in first position. yet I don't want to be in second position, so I want to be in 1.5 positions. Again, I'll make my own rules. Okay, we're going to do a plie and then a jump. And when you jump, extend those toes. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Down, jump, down, jump, down, jump. Boom. Down, kick and bring it back in. Down, 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 down. Woo! Notice I'm not wearing any shoes. Keep going. During bar, I would prefer you not to wear shoes. Unless you have points, toe points, whatever it's called, you can wear those. Just kidding, don't. Point. That way you can grip the ground a little bit easier. 4, 3, 2, and it's a little more natural. Woo! All right. We're going to bring the right knee up into a back lunge for the next minute. So we're going to go knee up and then lunge. Knee up, lunge. I got to get my balance here. Knee up, extend. Right hand touches the ground, left hand goes back. As we get used to this over the weeks, we'll add a little jump to this. But for now, just a knee raise and a lunge back. Man, I can't talk when I'm doing this one. Up, extend, up, extend, up. 4, 3. You guess what's next, right? Ha, ha. Other leg. Woo. Ready? Here we go. Extend. Sorry. Left, lift, extend. Left knee is up, and then it drops to the back. Again, think ballerina technique. Nice and light on your feet, and not fumbling all around like I am. Up, up. Driving that left knee up, keep going, is using your hip flexor. We want to be able to use those throughout our whole life. This is going to help strengthen it. Again, we talked about on Monday, that's why you fall when you get older, because you lose the suppleness and the flexibility of that hip flexor. You lose your balance. 4. So we're going to work it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo! All right. Last 2 moves. We're going to curtsy and side tap here, and then curtsy. And we're going to do when we do a full extension, we're going to kick the leg. So curtsy, side tap, curtsy, full. Curtsy, side tap, curtsy, whoo! Curtsy, back. Rely on that left leg to support the weight. Extend and celebrate. Extend and rejoice. Extend. Dropping that leg behind you in a little curtsy squat. Come on, all the way up. Good. Extend. Woo! We have one more on this leg. Come on. Good. Other leg. Curtsy squat. Extension. Curtsy. And full extension. Here we go. Curtsy. Nice and tamed. And then, woo! Demure, like Angela. Demure, not so demure. Come on. Woo! Hey, I never claimed to be a lady. Hey, lady. I ain't no lady. Maybe doing more of this class will help me become, it's kind of like my own version of My Fair Lady. The Rhine in Spain stays mainly on the plain. The Rhine in Spain stays mainly on the plain. I'm your modern day version of My Fair Lady. You're going to see us all metamorphosize into white swans, maybe black swans, but a swan nonetheless. 2 more. I can only imagine what my daughter's thinking as she's listening to me record this. Sorry. Okay. Last thing we have is cool down. So grab your mat. Woo. All right, I'm gonna switch the music up. Woo. Last 5 minutes. Come on, my hands are so shaky I can't get it to. All right. Last 5 minutes, cool down. This is when we're gonna really stretch out after each class. Let's go into a V-sit. Take your feet nice and wide and sit up tall. Flex those feet, if you will, for me. And as we go forward, we're gonna flex the feet, and as we come up, we'll point the toes, okay? So we're gonna just slowly walk our hands while we're flexing, and then hold it. Now point and come up and sit up tall. Flex, walk it forward. Now you should feel this in the back of your legs, which is your hamstrings, right? All the way down to your calf and your Achilles. Point the toe, sit up tall. Lower back might be stretched out as well. Flex, walk it forward. Now if you can walk your hands all the way to your elbows or all the way to your face, point. You go, girl or guy. Flex. I feel good just getting my feet in this position. This is not the easiest genre for me. Flex. Keep those shoulder blades pinned. You're trying to go lower each time. Point. Let's do 2 more. Exhale as you go down. Try to really sink into that pose, but keep the back flat. Don't arch your back. Point and come back up. So we're gonna keep that back nice and flat. Last one, flex those feet. Lead with the chest. Reach, reach. Point and come back out of it. Very good. Okay, next stretch. Take your right hand, you're gonna grab the inside of your right foot, okay? Maybe easier said than done. You might have to grab your calf, your inner thigh. Maybe you can go all the way. But you're gonna grab the inside, and then this arm is gonna come over, and you're gonna hold the side stretch. And you're trying to eventually lay down on that leg, right? The foot is flexed. Your right hand is holding your right foot. And if you can't, at the last maybe 15 seconds, we'll turn all the way over. But for now, it's a side bend. Remember to breathe. Help that leg by kind of pulling back on those toes and help stretch out those Achilles and those calves. Come on. Okay, last 15 seconds, we're gonna rotate towards that leg and try to drop the nose to the knee. My leg is doing this. And that's, wow. It's out of control. It's out of control. Regis Philbert. He's out of control. Hold it. 5. Try to get both hands to those feet. Good, come up. Other side. So now take your left hand, grab the inside of your left foot. Right arm is going over the top. And just hold that oblique stretch. And at this point, you're just breathing and you're thinking back on the workout, analyzing it for what it is. Don't be negative, but do allow yourself to go, okay, I can improve there, I can work on that, but then also give yourself some compliments like, yeah, I nailed that second position hand hold. Whatever it is, give yourself compliments, but also recognize there's lots of room for improvement. Dig a little deeper, reach a little deeper. Last 15 seconds. We're gonna rotate and try to get both hands on that foot. For me, I have to hold the foot with one hand and grab the forearm of the other, and then just try to bring that nose to the knee. Shaky leg syndrome again, here we go. Oh my gosh, that's so funny to me. Okay, hold it. We have 2 more poses. Woo. All right, come up out of it. Next one, bring those legs together, keep the feet flexed, and we're gonna do a forward fold, a seated forward fold. Same concept, you're trying to reach for your toes, and you're trying to keep the back as flat as you can. Obviously, you can't completely keep it flat, but what I don't want is like, arched up like this. Keep the back flat, drop the chest towards the thighs, pull back on those toes, keep the neck neutral. So at this point, you don't need to look at me, you just need to look at your knees and breathe. Those are your 2 things, looking at your knees and breathing. Again, inhale slowly. On the exhale, sink lower into the pose. 10 more seconds. And then we have our last pose. All right, come up. We're gonna go into child's pose, but a little variation of child's pose. So I want you to put your toes together, but I want your knees apart, and we're gonna drop our chest down to the ground, and then you're gonna extend the arms. I don't want any part of the arm touching the ground except for the fingertips. And we're gonna really stretch out that upper back. So walk those hands forward, extend those arms. You can drop your forehead to the ground and let your abs fall between your knees. Stay in that position. Again, you don't need to look at the camera right now. Stay in that position. When you take a deep breath in, it should be in through your nose. And you hold it for about, like you want to take it in for about 4 to 5 count. And then you're going to hold it. And then you're going to exhale it for a 4 to 5 count. But I really want you to try sinking lower in that pose on the exhale. Extend those arms. Only the fingertips are touching the ground. Open up those knees a little wider if you need to. Stretching out those hip flexors. Ten seconds. Hold it there. And time. Whoo! Good. Get a drink and meet me at the camera. Whoo! Hi-yi-yi-yi-yi-yi. All right. I gotta find my paper that says what time tomorrow's class is. I've got like 5 different lists going on at any given time. Check this out. Lists about lists about lists. Oh, but there is my arm. All right, get a drink and join me, if you will. All right, so like I said, that is the bar workout. Today it took us 40 minutes, just because I had to explain things, but as we go forth, we'll be able to just drop right into the workout and do it. The only time you'll have to kind of stop and pause is when we add the new stuff. And like I say, every week we'll be changing up one section. We'll do this exact workout next week, and then the following week, we'll take out the warm-up and we'll change it up. All right, so a little bit of housekeeping. Tomorrow's class is 8 a.m. and it is the cardio hit. So last week we did 20 seconds of cardio with a 10-second break, and then we did 20-second plank, a version of plank with a 10-second break. Tomorrow, I have it written down somewhere in here again, but tomorrow we're gonna move it up to 25 seconds of cardio with a 10-second break, and then we're gonna do 25 seconds of plank, but then we're gonna take a little bit longer break right there, okay? So we're moving it on up, we're moving on up. Wheezy, come on, Wheezy. We're gonna move it on up so that every week we elevate. We're gonna level up every week. So pretty soon our hardest active stuff will be our warm up. And when I say pretty soon, I might mean years, but eventually if you keep consistent at it, your workout becomes your warm up. Okay, so that's 8 a.m. cardio hit. Join me, please. All right. Here is your quote for the day. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. So that's intimidating when you say start where you are. I will meet you wherever you are. I don't care what size you are. I don't care what gender you are, male or female. I don't care how physically fit you are. I don't care how flexible you are. All I care about is that you show up, right? So I have lots of people that tell me throughout the years, oh, I'll start coming to classes when I get in shape. Heck no. You come to class to get in shape, right? So you are in your own home. There's no one looking at you weird, like looking at you and judging you. Maybe you're small children, maybe you're teenagers. I know about that. I'm sure my daughter's back in the room going, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But no one's judging you in your own home. So you bring it. Bring all you can. I don't care if you're pouring sweat. You start where you can, all right? And then you use what you have. I remember training a lady one time that had broken both ankles. And she's like, I don't know what I can do. And I said, there's a lot you can do. You have everything from the knees up we can work. So use what you can. If you have back issues, we can strengthen our core. There's always a way to get around it. And then the last one, do what you can, all right? I'm going to show you a whole plethora of stuff. You do what you can do, and every week if you continue to do that, you will grow stronger. So there's no excuses for not doing this, right? I need more of you to be consistent. I see little splotches here and there, but I'm here to hold you accountable. So by you coming up and saying, hey, I was in class today, or I did it, then I can help hold you accountable. Otherwise, you're lost in the mist of darkness, which, that's why that's why gyms are so popular and make so much money, is because people sign up and then they don't show up. But this is one-on-one right here with you. So I got you, but you need to show up, okay? So start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. I think, hang on. Oh dear, okay. I think that's it for today. So I'll see you in tomorrow's class, and basically get out there and hold your shoulders, stand tall, and hold your shoulders back, and just go out there and light up the world. We need you to be healthy and strong. So get to class and then get out there and light up the world. Have a good day. Hey, hun, check this out. Do you know that if you say, rise up lights, but if you say it fast, it sounds like you're saying razor blades in Australian, with an Australian accent. So try it. Say rise up lights, but say it fast. Rise up lights. Rise up lights. Rise up lights. That sounds like razor blades Australian accent. Rise up lights. So cool.